Let's go. Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes. I, of course, am the brofict one, AJ. Happy Monday, November 3rd, 2025. Happy birthday to my little brother as well. It's his birthday today. That's right. But we've got a heck of a night coming at us tonight. Monday Night Football. My Arizona Cardinals going up against them boys down there in Jerry World and then Dallas Cowboys. It's going to be an unbelievable night. Excited for what is to be. And as an Arizona Cardinals fan, you don't have a lot of opportunities to be excited. This franchise has, I'm not going to lie, it's pushed me. It's pushed me a lot, okay? And it's made me question a lot of things. But here we are today, and today is a new day for the Arizona Cardinals, as it has been announced that even though Kyler Murray may be ready to go, Jacoby Brissett will be taking the reins and will be running this offense, as many people have seen, it might just run a little bit better with Jacoby when a guy can sit in the pocket, read a defense, let the O-line do their job, let receivers get open, and not have to adapt to the quarterback and where they're at every given moment because they can't see over their offensive line. But we have a lot of other interesting stuff going on as well. Jerry Jones announcing earlier today that a huge trade has gone through or is going to be going through for the Dallas Cowboys. Will we get reports on that before football kicks off? We'll see about that. Not to mention, two teams that are in very different places. You've got the Arizona Cardinals 2-5, Dallas Cowboys 3-4-1 on the season. Shout out to the Packers in that tie. But really, the way the NFL's going this season so far, it's still pretty much anybody's league. And I think we're going to be getting to the point where, we're only halfway. We've got a lot of time left on the clock, baby. We got a lot of time to keep moving. And so honestly, either team right now, the way the NFL is going, have an opportunity to step in, and we'll see what happens. But let's get into the real stuff. Let's get into the betting on this one, because I got all my picks up. If you can't see them over here on Rumble and YouTube and X, shout out to everyone, by the way. If you're having a good night, if you're ready for some good Monday Night Football, please hit that like button, hit that follow button. It helps us out a lot more than you know. But I got all of my picks up here, and yeah, listen, that same game parlay, I'm feeling spicy about. I'm feeling good about it, and I think we're going to be looking good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Does this Cardinals offense still concern me with Petzig calling the plays? Absolutely. No question about it. He has been more than questionable in his play calling. With that being said, though, let's not diminish the fact that this Dallas Cowboys defense is hands down the worst in the NFL. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I can't believe they still are happening. And, if they had somebody that was on the defensive end, maybe that could get a good pass rush in there, I could see this defense working a little bit more, getting some more pressure on the quarterback. But, if they would trade for maybe a Micah Parsons type before the deadline, that would be good for them. But with that being said, every offense has looked incredible against this Dallas defense. I'm all over the over in this one. I think we're going to see a lot of explosive plays on both teams here, because let's be real, the Cardinals defense, it's not all that's cracked up to be. You know what I mean? I absolutely love Budda Baker, love Calais Campbell. I forgot to check if he's playing, because he was questionable going into tonight with an illness. I will go ahead and double check on that as we speak. But still, that pass rush is missing something, and I'm really missing my boy Gardeck when he was on the line. Loved him on our defensive line. Where is he? Come on. It would help if I could type. There we go. Nope. Okay. But either way, listen, I'm loving the Cardinals tonight. I'm all over the Cardinals. I'm on the money line on this one, if we're going to be completely honest. Not only do I think that our defense is going to be able to stop this offense at least once or twice in order to, get that break so that our offense can go out there. I think our defense can hold up to that. With that being said, we're also looking at the public grossly on the Cowboys. And again, they should be grossly on the over too, which, not a lot of, yeah, everyone's on the over, as they should be. Well, 63% of the money's on the over. The public, not so much, but there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's why my same game parlay essentially reads like a Sunday afternoon, 5-game touchdown parlay. Trey McBride, anytime touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., anytime touchdown. Zane Jones, anytime touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, anytime. And I'm not going to lie, I am thinking about putting a bet in on CeeDee Lamb 2 touchdowns for this game. I'm on the fence right now. I'm not a big fan of where the number's at, if we're going to be completely honest, but that's kind of more of a me issue than anything. But yeah, not only that, I like Marvin Harrison Jr. for 50-plus receiving yards, Zay Jones for 30-plus receiving yards. And I think there was one more I had in there for a good little plus 8,200 same gamer. I'm ready to see that cash. I probably should have taken Dak over on passing yards, hindsight being 2020, but we're going to sit where we're at right now. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb for 2+ at plus 650. I mean, I don't know if that's enough to get it going. Pickens or Marvs? I mean, bro, like I would take both of them for a touchdown tonight. I think both of them are possibly getting a touchdown tonight. Again, I got a laundry list of touchdown scores for the same gamer. But no, to get real quick, as an Arizona Cardinals fan, very excited about this being Jacoby Brissett's team and him having the reins going into this week. Excuse me. The offense just seems to run better. And I don't hate to say that, because I've suffered through Kyler Murray long enough. And don't get me wrong, he has given us a lot of great moments, a lot of great highlights. The DeAndre Hopkins is down there, Hail Mary. That was one of the best plays I've ever seen a Cardinal ever make on both sides there with, DeAndre and Kyler. But the Cardinals have done so much to try to appease Kyler and to make him happy and to make him work as a quarterback, that I don't blame Jonathan Gannon, being his second year as a head coach with a GM as well, who did not draft him and was not interested in him, had no control over him, that they would want to move off of Kyler. And I have been very hard on the train that, hey, if something will get done before the deadline tomorrow at 4 Eastern. Something has to get done before 4 Eastern. And I truly, in my heart of hearts, I think we're going to make a trade with the Cleveland Browns for Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson. The only reason we get Deshaun Watson on the roster is because of the contracts there. They about equal each other out, when it comes to cap space. And so I'm of the opinion that we're trading them to the Browns. We're trading Kyler to the Browns for Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. That is not me knowing any inside information or anything. That is just me looking at the NFL and the landscape of everything right now and making my most educated guess. Is there other stuff that can happen? Absolutely. But if that doesn't happen tomorrow, or something with maybe the Commanders doesn't happen with tomorrow, or yeah, the Commanders is the only other team I'd put out there right now. But if outside of that, then Kyler is definitely getting moved in the offseason. I think we're done. I know we are done seeing Kyler Murray on the field outside of a injury to Jacoby Brissett. They have made that very clear. Kyler Murray is healthy. He is ready to go, and they're putting him on the bench in a stadium that he has a 12-0 record in, dating back to high school. They are benching Kyler Murray because that's how much the front office and this coaching staff doesn't believe in him. And welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. It's been about 8 years. Like, I wish y'all could have gotten with this more. And Michael Bidwell is going to be an ass about this. I have no ifs, ands, or buts. If there's going to be something that's a problem with Kyler Murray, getting traded at all, it's going to be because Bidwell has invested and he believes in him, yada, yada. But Bidwell, let's look at the results, brother. Let's look at the results. Oh, my God. And, I've talked to so many fans, and they want, everybody gone. They just want a full clean sweep. Let's get rid of the quarterback. Let's get rid of the front office. Let's get rid of the coaching staff. Petzig needs to show up tonight. If Petzig doesn't show up tonight in his play calls, then I'm going to have an issue with Petzig against, again, the worst defense in the league in the Dallas Cowboys. And if he doesn't show up tonight, if the game doesn't go over, if the Cardinals don't put up a bunch of points, I don't even care if they win. If they don't put up a bunch of points against this defense, I'm going to have a bigger issue with Petzig than I've had. Because he's also been in a weird place. He's been trying to make Kyler work, and now he's just getting Jacoby. And so now you got to adjust the play call completely from, a scrambling quarterback who doesn't sit in the pocket ever to a pocket passer. And it's much different play calls that you got to pull out of your ass from there. I'm excited. I'm excited. But if Petzig needs to pull out his shit tonight, and the boys need to be cooking. If not, I do think major changes will be coming to the Arizona Cardinals this year. And I don't think we'd get rid of Gannon. I think OCDC would go first. And then you just kind of roll the dice from there. I think Gannon, I do think Gannon is a good enough head coach. I know a lot of people are like, well, the Cardinals, when was the last time the Cardinals had a, fiery head coach like Dan Campbell or anything like that? Yeah, it's been since like Nam. I'm not going to lie. It's been forever and a half since we've had a a motivating head coach. Maybe Gruden's on the block. I know he's trying to make a comeback into the NFL. I wouldn't be upset with that. He can make anybody run through a brick wall. But outside of that, I mean, I'm fine with Gannon. I'm fine with how he runs this team. The boys are still playing for him. That is very evident. And awesome. And also shout out to the Dallas Cowboys and America, because that was a great, national anthem there and everything. Joey Not Found over in the chat. How do you think CD is going to do tonight? Have him in fantasy down like 0.7. Bro, if you're down 0.7 and you got CD Lamb on the roster, you are literally chilling. I really thought that was going to be like I'm down 70, and I'm like, okay, maybe that's going to be a push. But, bro, if you're down 0.7, chilling, bro, chilling. Absolutely chilling. As we are in our last commercial break before we get to kickoff, I've talked a lot about the Cardinals. Let me tell you about the Cowboys and how I'm expecting this game to kind of go for them. I think Dak Prescott, Jake Ferguson, and CeeDee Lamb are going to be the two big targets tonight. I really do. I think those are going to be the two big guys that you're going to be seeing tonight. George Pickens will get involved. That's no ifs, ands, or buts. But I like how... I like the matchup for Jake Ferguson and CeeDee Lamb a lot tonight. With that being said, I also love the matchup for name Cardinals offensive pass catcher. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, we're going to try to establish the run. We're going to do our damnedest to try to establish the run. It ain't going to work out well. But unfortunately, this Dallas team just doesn't have that juice. The defense, at least, the defense. And Ravioli over on TikTok, or is it Ravioli? Who said it? Oh, it was E Wilk 3S, whatever. Yeah, big game for Brissett. Every quarterback that has played against the Cowboys so far has had a big game. And so I'm down for that. With that being said, quarterbacks have also had a lot of success against the Arizona Cardinals. Let's not forget that. All right. Why try J.J. Warren for Flowers and Gadsden? Need a tight end. Yeah, if you need that. Trade him away. Get Gadsden in there. But, I mean, I think this is going to be a good game. I really do. I think it's going to be an absolute gunfight. I think it's going to be just slinging rocks back and forth. And Kyler Murray's in this game, different perspective. And, one thing that I'm sorry I'm talking about the Cardinals, but look at the shirt. It's going to happen tonight. I know I'm usually very partial. I can talk about both teams usually pretty equally, but we're talking about my Cardinals this week. So I'm going to get a little homer. I'm sorry. But, one thing Gannon said was maybe, essentially maybe we'll use him in some other packages or something like that. I'm sitting here thinking, holy shit, we're giving Kyler Murray the Taysom Hill treatment. Bro, we're essentially telling Kyler, yeah, we don't have a running back. We need a running back. And so we're going to go ahead and make you a running back essentially tonight. And Gannon, if Gannon's got the balls to do that, honestly, yeah, let's keep him. If he's got the balls to do what's right and make Kyler Murray a running back tonight, I'm all for it. I am all for it. All right, ravioli. No, that's no. Why would you trade two great players for one great player? Doesn't make any sense. All righty, here we go. Cardinals, Cowboys. We are about to have kickoff here. Let's see how this one goes. Again, in the best way possible, I'm expecting a total train wreck of just points. And I think we deserve it after this weekend. Let's go ahead. End this week. Points. As we are getting a nice little return here. Cowboys received on this one. Arizona deferring to the second. We'll see our first little look of Dak Prescott and how this Arizona defense is going to be showing up here tonight. Talk too much. Luke, I know, brother. Dude, I'm pissed with ESPN. I'm pissed with Disney too. This whole dispute and everything is so dumb, and it makes them look so bad. As we get a handoff to start this one. Ooh, and Cardinals defense showing that we are not great at defending the run. So that'll get interesting real quick. But Luke, I get it, dude. And I'm pissed. I'm not happy. I mean, luckily, because I watch so much college basketball, I've already paid for ESPN. And I'm still not stoked on it. Like, I feel bad. I feel dumb. And now we're here. And like, I want to be watching my Wildcats right now. I got my Wildcats on my phone. We're up 2 on Florida right now. Shout out, Bear Down, Go Cats. And we're going to get another big run here. Williams putting in that work early for the Cowboys, picking up the first down and a little bit extra. Hey, shout out Dallas being able to get that run game started. All right. Williams back in the backfield again. Dak under center. Get a little motion there. We're going to get a play action. Ooh, and a drop by Ferguson. Oh, no, that wasn't Ferguson. That was Steinbrecher. Schoonmaker, my bad. Love Schoonmaker. Underrated tight end, in my opinion. All right, Calais Campbell is playing. Thank God. And shout out to Calais Campbell. I mean, great Cardinal back in the day. Still a great player. I mean, he's been in the league for long enough because of how good he's been. And I'm glad he's going to come out here to Arizona and close it out. And he's been putting up a hell of a performance on the line for us. Dak drops back again. Launches it. Ooh. Finds Pickens. That's a first down and a lot. Let's get these points going, baby. Let's get these points going. Again, over 27, like 27 being the first half line was disrespectful to both of these offenses. I mean, if we're really going to get honest. But Arizona's defense needs to start doing something because they're looking real bad right now. Dak with the play action again. And he'll get it to CD for his first one. He'll pick up about 14 on that. 13, 14. Yeah, going to be a big night for CD. And, you know, the thing that I like about CD and I respect about CD, I think more than anything is there are very few wide receivers that come into a game and know they're getting doubled, tripled, getting a safety over top and can still perform and put up the numbers that he does. That speaks to his route running, his hands, his football IQ. I mean, CD Lamb's unbelievable as Williams goes ahead and breaks off another 10-yard run. It's first and goal for them boys. As they have been very efficient this drive, only about 3 minutes into this game. And they are marching down this field. But no, every year I'm like, God, I need to draft CD. I don't want to, but he always puts up the numbers, and it's unbelievable. Get another handoff to Williams. We get some penetration in the backfield. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Give the loss of yards to Nolan the third. Let's go. Oh, just had a full access there. Cowboys were trying to push it out left, and they just left him unblocked, untouched, and he got into the backfield. Way to go, Nolan. Attaboy. All right, Dak in the gun, empty backfield, changing the play. Got a free rusher, but he will get a completion out. That one to Ferguson. 3rd and goal coming up. I will commend Arizona. They have had a very solid, red zone defense. And so if we can go ahead and hold them 3rd and goal here, I'd be very happy about it. Let's see what happens here. Dak with Williams in the backfield. CD outright. In the slot. Get some motion. Dak dropping back, play action, gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson drops the ball. We got 4th down coming up for the Cardinals, most likely seeing the field goal unit come out early here. And I mean, good pass. Ferguson had his hands on it, just couldn't bring it in. Good coverage there by the Cardinals. And I'm sorry, no, the Cowboys going to go for it early here. ESPN's dumbass analytics saying go for it when it's your 4th and 4. I mean, Dak drops back, and he is swallowed up by the defense. Turnover on downs. Let's go, Cards. Let's go, Cards. Anders, you can't watch it because I don't want to get kicked off for illegally streaming, and I'm streaming from my computer, and my TV and my computer don't talk to each other. If you can figure that out, let's go. It's not on YouTube TV right now because Disney is a bunch of greedy bitches. That is why it's not on YouTube TV right now. But, I mean, great red zone defense there from the Arizona Cardinals. And, I mean, being able to come up with that big sack on 4th down, absolutely love it. Great play calling there. I mean, let's see what Jacoby can do now. I mean, we're deep in our own territory. And I don't hate going for it that early. I'm a big proponent of why don't you just take the points? I mean, it's early in the game. You're not like, you might as well get ahead early, get a kickoff, and then get your defense set up well. But I mean, fine, you're going to pin them back, I guess, towards the 10 instead of you get a good kickoff return. You're at 25-30. You know, I guess it's just whichever way you want to look at it there. Has this line moved at all? That's what I want to know. The line's not up? Or is my computer just dumb? Both can be true. Down to 2.5 now. Cardinals plus 115 on the money line. 49.5 the total now. Again, I wish they would have taken the points there for the total's sake, but and again, I know that's been so popular in the NFL nowadays. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Tyler, I'm sorry, bro. That is a huge L in the chat. That is a huge L in the chat. I'm sorry, brother. Quick update. Arizona Wildcats up 59-50 on Florida. Opening night of college basketball. Let's go, baby. I'm fine with dethroning the defending champs. Let's go. Bear down. Go Cats. Bro, I will give all the updates. And then I'm also going to be shit-talking the Cowboys a little bit. Because this is I'm not going to lie. Like, after the Tennessee Titans went ahead and Musgrave, I didn't see. Is Musgrave out with the ACL too? I know there was a shit ton of ACL injury, so I wouldn't be surprised if I missed it. But, all right, here we go. Arizona Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett under center. We'll go ahead and go start with play action, and he will ground it immediately. God. I mean, don't get me wrong. The pass rusher's on him. Good coverage downfield, but that can't be the first play call. Petzeg, what are we doing? As Dak getting coached up on the side. Like, hey, how did you get sacked by the Arizona Cardinals? He's like, I don't know, man. That's crazy, too. All right, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cards. Jacoby in the gun. No changes at the line. We'll go ahead and get the handoff going and get about a yard and a half. Maybe they'll be generous and spot us 2. But 3rd and 8 coming up. What the? How do we? Come on, Jacoby. And again, I shouldn't be. Again, beggars can't be choosers. I've been begging for a pocket pass. Wow, Kyler didn't even suit up tonight. Oh, we got to be trading him tomorrow. We got to be trading him tomorrow at this point, right? Jacoby in the gun. He's going to go ahead and change it at the line. He'll drop back. Good pocket. Oh, a good shot to Marvin Harrison Jr. upfield. Picks up the first down and about another 10. Nice 20, 18 yards for Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, and don't get me wrong, like we've seen it time and time again this season. These Cowboys corners just can't stand there a little bit. Great route by Marv. Great separation. And Jacoby just knowing that was going to be open. God, it's so nice to see someone sit in the pocket. Tyler, I'm right there with you. I got his over 50. I took 50. I did take a little bit more cautious, but I got over 50 for him. Brissett with the play action. Launches it again downfield. That time meant for McBride. And just a little out of reach for McBride. But hey, I like it. Let's take these shots downfield. I love it, Jacoby. I love it. And, the offensive line for the Cardinals, like it's something that I've not complimented a lot this season. I'm probably not going to start tonight, but they can give him enough of a pocket. Jacoby's been in this league long enough to know to get it out quick. And he's played with enough bad offensive lines to know that too. All right, Jacoby changing it at the line. Go ahead and get some play action. He'll drop back. He's moving up in the pocket. Downfield. Ooh, meant for Zay Jones. And just a little high for him. Tyler, I like the way you think, brother. I like the way you think. And, oh, man. And again, Jacoby can move. And that's what, like, if Kyler could just learn that, like, bro, you can just move in the pocket. You don't need to scramble all the way on the outside. Like, you can just move up in the pocket and shit. Like, he'd be so much better. Jacoby in the gun. He's alone. Nope. Washington going to be back there with him. Or is that Williams? Oh, we'll get a free play here for Jacoby. And he'll launch it. And Marv with another big pickup about 15, 17 on that. We'll get a flag with the offsides or the false start on the Cowboys. And that should be declined. Offsides, defense. Oh, I love Adrian Hill. He'll be our official tonight. Don't get me wrong. Don't like a lot of the officials. I like how he addresses the crowd. He's very like, this is what it is. Let's keep it moving. I like the way he goes. And Marv with another just beautiful route. Just a beautiful route. It has been so nice to watch him learn how to catch footballs over the last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of fun. All right, Jacoby with 2 in the backfield there. Play action again. Jacoby launches it again. Marv will drop that one. Good coverage there. He was looking maybe for a flag, but we're not going to get one on that. That was just good coverage. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cards. 8:21 left to go here in the first. All right, Brissett coming under center. Got Knight in the backfield. Brissett with the play action again. He'll get it to Oh, no, I'm sorry. Is that Jones? Nice little check down there. It'll be 3rd and medium coming up. Michael Wilson, excuse me. 3rd and 6 coming up. Let's see what they dial up here. Wouldn't be surprised if they go to McBride here. Honestly, Marvin Harrison Jr. has been cooking them on hooks. Or honestly, give him a stop and go at this point. Just let Jacoby air it out. He'll find him. There's no safety help over top. In the shotgun. Knight in the backfield with him. It's wide out there. Brissett drops back. Launches it. Give me McBride. Oh, and he'll drop it, but we do get a flag in there. Think we're going to get some DPI on that. Cowboys are looking for Trey McBride on the push. But the Cardinals seem to be moving forward. We'll go to Adrian Hill for the call. Holding on the defense. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, we'll do... Oh, yeah. Sorry, Tyler. My bad, bro. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. But yeah, get that hold in there. Yeah, get that flag out. I'll take it. Not a spot foul, but I'll take the hold. McBride. Oh, man. I don't know about y'all. If y'all are Cardinals fans out there, I am so worried about McBride going to another team demanding a trade. I am so worried about that. Anyway, Brissett under center, Knight in the backfield. McBride back there too. We'll go ahead and hand it off to Knight. And Knight, God bless him, he's trying. He'll get 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up. And you know, I like Bam Knight. I'm not going to lie. First of all, great football name. Great football name. He's a running back and his name is Bam. Yeah, let's go, bro. Let's go. But my thing is, like, just, I think they need to get him outside. We got Drew Petzing doing his bullshit. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Cards. And I mean, they're taking time off the clock, so I'll give them credit there. Still 0-0 in the game. Would love some points eventually. And we'll get it to Knight again. He'll get about 4 on that play, 3 on that play. 3rd and medium coming up. 6:38 left to go in the first. 3rd and 6. That's got to be the Cardinals' favorite. But hey, 3rd and medium here. Jacoby's been cooking them. Wow, we're seeing Cowboys fans twirl towels, but not even standing up. That is how uninterested in this team they are. They just have the season tickets. They're like, oh, fine. We got to go. Cowboys looking to bring heat. 3rd and 6. Jacoby drops back. Good disguise by the Cowboys. Get it to Wilson for the first down. Had to fight for it, but he got it. Caught it a little bit short, broke a tackle, and then just put the shoulder down and said, fine, bring me down, but we're getting that first down. Great stuff from Michael Wilson there, who's been a real bright spot in this Cardinals less than great offense lately. And also, I hate that Jonathan, like I will say, as a head coach, you need to have a bigger play call sheet. Jonathan Gannon doesn't have a good play call sheet. Little note card. Come on, make it look like you're doing something. All right, Brissett under center. He'll fumble this one, and he's just going to fall on it. 2nd and 11 going to be coming up. Just overall, a bad snap and everything. That was just not pretty. Tyler, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you, dog. Ooh, Dante Flowers. He will be questionable to return with a shoulder injury for the Cowboys. All right, Jacoby in the gun, empty in the backfield. Everyone spread out. 2nd and 12. Cowboys bringing 4. Dropping everyone else back. Jacoby will take the check down and get a little extra yardage on there. I like that one. Like a third and about 5, 3rd and 4 coming up after that pass to Elijah Higgins. 3rd and 5. Let's keep it going, Jacoby. I like it. Let's see what the call is. DeMercado in the backfield with Brissett in the gun. Motion McBride. Dropping back. Launches it, but it's not going to be close enough for Marvin Harrison Jr. Just out of reach. 4th and 5 coming up. Probably seeing the field goal unit coming out here for Arizona, which is fine with me. Let's get on the board. Holy crap. Can we lead this game? That would be amazing. I would be a huge fan of that. Oops. All right. Chad Ryland for the kick. 48 yards. Up. Good process. Oh my God, he missed it. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, okay. Thank God. Thank God. It was just a really high kick. It was a really high kick, and it looked like it was going right, and it did break right, but it still made it through. Cardinals up 3-0. Love to see it. Football guy, thank you for confirming in the chat. I appreciate you. All right, so, I mean, not the best drive I could have seen from the Cardinals. Took up a lot of time, which, I mean, I'm not opposed to draining clock if we're going to take the lead like that. My over bets seem to be cooked already, but we'll see how the rest of this game goes. I like that the Cardinals took the safe option, took the points and everything. No need to try going for it on 4th and 5 in the first quarter. I would have been pissed at that, but hey, Cardinals up early. We love to see it. We do love to see it. While we are in commercial break, let me take a moment. Shout out to everyone watching here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons. Hit the follow button. Does help us out a lot more than you know. But loving the Cardinals. Let's see where that line's at right now. Cardinals still 2.5-point dogs in this one, plus 125 on the money line. Total all the way down to 47.5. So the book is thinking we are getting these points coming back. These points are going to be coming back one way or another. And so we're going to get it cooking that way. We're going to get it cooking. I like it. I do, in fact, like it. Do on the Discovery Channel. But would love to start to see some touchdowns and more points coming out in general. Yeah, just not a lot of points right now. Not a lot of points. And I want points. This was supposed to be a big points game. Football guy, Cardinals win 27-24. I am fine with that score. I would be so stoked on that score. Are you kidding me, bro? Cardinals get a dub in Jerry World. I mean, we play well in Jerry World. But was that because Kyler Murray's 12-0 in Jerry World, or is that because the Cardinals are just better? Tyler, you want me to roll through my bets tonight? Well, let's start with my same game parlay. I got Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison Jr., Zay Jones, and CeeDee Lamb for anytime touchdowns. I got Zay Jones, 30-plus receiving yards. I've got Marvin Harrison Jr., 50-plus receiving yards. And what was the last bet I had on here? Oh, no, that was it. At plus 8,200, that's my... the same game parlay I put together. For my straight up bets, I took Zay Jones anytime touchdown, Trey McBride anytime touchdown, Cardinals money line over 53.5 for the full game, and over 27.5 for the first half. Not looking great there, but hey, still a lot of time on the clock. As Ryland goes ahead and sets up for the kickoff. Let's get it cooking. See what the Cowboys are going to do with this drive. As this one will land in the landing zone, we'll get a return here. And for not a lot, good special teams by the Arizona Cardinals. That'll be down at about the 23, 24, depending how generous they want to be on forward progress. But great special teams there from the Arizona Cardinals, getting that penetration and taking Turpin down. Dude, Tyler, like if I here's the thing, Tyler, like I don't love betting with my teams, but if the numbers and the stats point me to the right direction, I'm going to take what the stats and the points take me to. And that's what the stats and the points took me to. And the numbers on the book were good today. As Cowboys will try to run the ball. Look at about 3 yards on this one. Williams with that. Not too bad on that, but oh man, yeah. Don't show that replay. Don't give me another heart attack. That was literally barely in. Shit. But also Tyler. Come on. You know, I believe in my team. I don't know if you believe in your team, put some skin in the game. Ooh, as we get another drop there. Cardinals unable to make that one Turpin. 3rd and 7 coming up for the boys. Tyler, I post my plays when I can remember. I post them over on Twitter. Give me a follow at Brofict1. College basketball is getting going, so that's really where I cook. But Noah, my co-host, and I give out NFL and college picks every week. And a nice little pass to CeeDee Lamb there. We'll have a flag on the play. Looks to be in the backfield, but CeeDee Lamb should have a first down with another 5 attached to it. But give us a follow over on Rumble X YouTube. That's where we post most of our picks. We do it in the video. If you really want me to start typing them out, give me a follow on X. Oh, no, a foul on the Cardinals. Fuck. Oh, no, that was on them boys. I'm getting confused in directions now. Oh, yeah, that is the definition of a hold, actually. In the rule book, it shows that picture. 3rd and 17 coming up for them boys. Deep in their own territory. Dak in the gun. Ooh, he's going to go ahead and change it at the line. Yeah, here we go. Oh, changing it again at the line. On his 3rd play now. 3rd and 17, or at least he's changing protections again. He drops back, launches one downfield, and that's going to be short for a Cardinals interception, but the bum drops it. It's okay. 4th and 17 coming up. 4th and 17 coming up. It's okay. Yes, almost in there. Thank you, football guy, for rubbing that in. Would have loved if our defense actually came up with a play off that moon ball from Dak. I mean, but no, let's just let the ball go right through our hands. Are you kidding me, bro? What are we doing? Greg Dortch in the backfield. Well, returning this punt, but we're going to get a flag that's going to just stop the play in its tracks, so he'll get another chance to return it. And listen, Greg Dortch is going to return a punt or a kickoff this year. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when he does. He's been close a couple times, and he's got the legs on him. I mean, he's a shifty guy. 4th and 22 now for the Cowboys. I didn't see what the call was. That's my bad. False start, excuse me. All right, punt is off. Greg Dortch, he'll catch it one, and he'll return it for a couple, taking it at least over to the Cowboys side. It's going to be down at about the 47-46. As we go into commercial break, get to see Jacoby Brissett in this Cardinals offense kick it off again. Cardinals up 3-0, 2:02 left in the first quarter. Great defense there from the Cardinals. A lot of good pressures there, especially with that last one, making Dak launch it into the sky for an almost interception, as football guy pointed out to us. And good stuff all around. I'm stoked on what I'm seeing from the Cardinals right now, and just need to see them keep cooking. That's it. Just need to see them keep cooking. Let's see if Jacoby and this offense can really start to get into a groove and score a tutty. Need a tutty. Need some points in this first quarter. Ooh, Cardinals now 1.5 point favorites, -130 on the money line. Total still sitting at 47.5 there. as I am anxiously waiting for the Arizona game. We're up 63-58 against Florida. Bear down, go Cats. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Pete, absolute dog. Just an absolute dog. Hope y'all are ready for college basketball season. We're about to have a good time here on Degenerate Takes. As we await the... Oh, okay, so they're showing the ad. I think this is the ad. No, it's not the ad, but have y'all seen the NFL 6-7 ad? My goodness. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I get it. It's not made for me. I had to ask a younger coworker what the whole 6-7 thing meant. Like, I'm older. I get it. Not made for me. But man, that's a bad ad. That's almost as bad as the ride the float ad. That was freaking miserable too. My God, I don't know who is working over in NFL marketing, but they really shouldn't be working in marketing. That's for damn sure. And it's like I'm sorry, you're either watching the NFL or you're not. Like, why are we putting out ads for the NFL? You know, of the sports that need advertisement, it's not the NFL. You know, maybe the NBA needs some more advertisement. That's for damn sure. Considering the Game 7 comparisons is wild from the MLB World Series and the NBA Finals. Absolutely crazy. Brock, I hope he will. We see Bam with a handoff here. He breaks one off for oh no, that was DeMercado. Excuse me. Sorry, bro. Dude, I'm waiting for Bam to have like a breakout game. I just don't know if we're going to be seeing that, if we're going to be honest. And I don't know. I'm still pissed at DeMercado. Like, I know he's a solid running back, but after that play against the Titans, like, it's gonna, like, I need to see like a 4 touchdown game out of him for me to forgive that. All right, Jacoby under center. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Cards. Go ahead and go play action. Jacoby under a lot of pressure. And he'll take a sack. 3rd and very long coming up for them boys. Need Bam to get less than 8 fantasy points. You might be looking good right now, Brock. You might be chilling right now. Well, they didn't even bring a lot of pressure. They just brought 1 extra, and they brought him late when the pocket started breaking down. My God. 3rd and 14 for the Cardinals coming up. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. 15 seconds on the play clock. We'll see at least 2 more plays here. Maybe they'll wait for the punt till the second, but who knows? All right. Jacoby with some help in the backfield. Cardinals lucky they didn't get a false start called there. And we'll get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. for the first. Let's go. Let's go. Marv for the first and a little bit extra. Great hands by Marv. Great pass by Jacoby. That's what we love to see. Vince, brother, anytime, man. Anytime. All right. 1st and 10 coming up for the Cards. Jacoby in the backfield with some help, but we are going to wait until the second quarter to see how the Cardinals finish off this drive. Cardinals up 3-0 going into the second quarter here. And I got to be honest, the Cardinals don't look great, but they look like the more complete team. And I think that is being shown more evident every drive, both on the offensive and defensive side for the Cardinals. I'll throw out special teams there. That was a great special teams kickoff there. Cardinals are playing great. Cardinals are playing great right now. Cowboys on the offensive side need to figure it out. That O-line needs to give Dak a little bit more time for those plays to develop if they're going to keep going with the play action or just the straight dropbacks in general. I mean, the Cardinals are getting some pressure on Dak early here. But the defense, I mean, I don't know why they don't drop back an extra safety if we're going to be honest. Like, they're playing some... Why is Bam Knight not playing? Bro, he's not done shit tonight. That's why. And they give him the ball, and he gets like 2-3 yards. That's how he was playing in the first quarter. And I don't have a lot of confidence that he's going to be playing a lot better. Believe me, I would love nothing more than a Bam Knight breakout game. All right, Bam Knight, first of all, great football name, great running back name for Bam Knight. And would love for him to just be that kind of a guy, but he hasn't been that kind of a guy now. The Cardinals tried to get away from DeMercado, but DeMercado is the best running back we have on the team right now, unfortunately. And I'm still pissed at him for the Titans game. I want you all to know that. I'm still very upset with him for that. But listen, if someone's getting yards and someone else isn't, you got to play the guy that's getting yards. Even if he doesn't know how to hold on to a ball going into the end zone. My God. You're scoring a touchdown. Hold on to that ball. All right, game's a little bit closer now. 67-65. Wildcats still up against Florida. 8:28 left in the second half. Oh, man, I was so excited to see the college basketball slate today. I woke up this morning and I was like, that's right. We have a 6 a.m. college basketball game. Let me throw $10 on Winthrop for fun. Broderick, I know, dude. I know. I understand, brother. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because, the companies are, these companies are arguing over millions of dollars that in the end of the year balance sheet don't really matter for them. And the only people getting screwed are the people that got off work after working a full day and wanted to just watch some football. Ooh, and we got a nice breakout run there. DeMercado with a nice run. Get a first down a little bit more. Yeah, great hole open there. And then, he's just up the field. Try to break a tackle or two. Hell of a run there by DeMercado. Great work by the O-line getting that hole open. All right, Jacoby in the backfield. In shotgun with DeMercado in the backfield. 1st and 10. We'll go ahead and get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. for about 6. If Marvin Harrison Jr. can start to turn into this running back, like this wide receiver where we can just throw the ball to him and he's going to catch it, bro, that's what we've been looking for. That is what we've been looking for. Mirza, if you're in an opportunity to trade for Puka, yeah. Especially if he's injured right now. He'll be on your bench for a little bit, but he'll be healthy for playoffs. All right, Jacoby in the backfield. We'll go ahead and get a handoff here to DeMercado, and he'll be about a yard short of the first down. 3rd and 1 coming up. 3rd and 2 maybe, depending where they spot it. But solid run there from DeMercado. It will be 3rd and 1. See if the Cardinals can punch it in here. Go ahead and hand to Bam Knight. He'll get the first down and a little bit more, but not much. 1st and goal coming up for the Cards. And that's what I was looking for. Bam, they sent Bam to the outside. Bam is not a running back that you can just shove up the gut. You got to get him some bounce. Let him run to the outside. Let him get into the open field. He's fine if you want to go ahead and get 2-3 yards up the middle, but still, let's go, bro. Get Bam outside. Bam Knight in the backfield now. Jacoby under center. 1st and goal. Motion McBride. He'll get set. We'll go ahead and play action. Marvin Harrison Jr., baby. MHJ with the first touchdown of the game. Great little slant route there. And as the great Cowboy Michael Irvin said, let's run slants or we're going back to the ghetto. And that's what Harrison did. Absolutely beautiful route there. Had a bunch of separation. Beautiful, beautiful route running by Marvin Harrison Jr. Ooh. Oh, he literally put him on skates. Marvin Harrison Jr. put him on skates. Put Bland on his back. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see, Marv. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I'm not putting the Knicks game on. Look at this shirt. You think I'm putting the Knicks game on? Marvin Harrison Jr., 10-0. Cardinals up. 12-17 left to go in the second. Let's go. Let's go. Mason Taylor. I think you can hold back T-Mac or Dobbins. All right, I'll check the Knicks score. Where are the Knicks? Hold on. Y'all want the Knicks score so bad? Fine. Knicks Wizards 54-57 at the half. Knicks up. Whew, great drive by the Cardinals, though. Absolutely love that. Defense set it up beautifully with the short punt, and then Jacoby took care of the rest. Absolutely beautiful pass there to Marv. Nice to see Marv get in there. Love it. Bible or bobblehead? I don't have any Bibleheads, I don't think. I don't think they make Bibleheads. But if you're talking about bobbleheads, the one you see in the shot is the Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling's co-MVP from 2021. From 2001 after they went ahead and won the World Series there. What's this? I got the Luis Gonzalez retirement bobblehead too. Love that one. And then a couple other players you would not know that I have bobbleheads of, but we love them. We love them. I also have the opening day watch from the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's pretty sick. Like opening day of the team and everything. It was sick. So anyway. But yeah, I will say my favorite like random bobblehead I have is a Jake Lamb bobblehead from the D-backs. And it's Jake Lamb as the bobblehead, and then has a lamb next to him. It's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. I'll pull it. Look at this. Jake Lamb with a lamb. Like, how do you not love that? Come on. How do you not love that? Anyway, we got kickoff here after the Cardinals touchdown. In the landing zone, Turpin with the return. Get to about 26, 27, depending where they spot it. Not too shabby there, though. And I mean, we'll see. The Cardinals defense has done a great job of shutting down what is typically a very explosive Cowboys offense. And, CD is still getting some of those big, chunk plays and everything. And Turpin can get at loose for a little, but besides that, and I mean, great run defense there. Williams not for a lot. Maybe 2 yards on that one. Second and 8 coming up. All right, Dak dropping back. And he'll get it. Who the hell was that? Oh, Pickens, of course. He'll get it to Pickens for 11 yards there. Get the first down and one. Man, George Pickens. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. I do want to say I'm so proud of George Pickens. Like, I have not, and again, I might be wrong, but I have not seen him in the games I've watched this season with him getting a personal foul for just punching someone in the face. So shout out to George Pickens. Want to send love that way. All right, Dak in the gun. We'll go ahead and get another handoff to Williams, but the Cardinals are there with the answer. Be 2nd and 8, maybe 7 coming up. 2nd and 7 to confirm. See what the Cowboys do here. Wouldn't be surprised if they air it out a bit here. Tanner, yeah, dude. We're bad enough to, not make the playoffs. We're not bad enough to not get a top 5 pick. We've been in hell, like draft hell the last, 5 years now, because we're sitting around anywhere from 18 to 12. And it's like, well, you can't really do that. As Dak Prescott with almost a jet sweep to CD, but then CD goes out and gets it, and then gets up field and open field for a couple. 3rd and 2 coming up for them boys. Dallas marching down the field pretty efficiently here. Kind of like they did early in the first quarter, and we'll just hand it off to Williams for the first down and maybe 3 extra. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead. How about 1st and 10 here? Let's just air it out to CD. Give CD a fade. Let him just break some ankles and launch it. Let's go with that. No selfish reasons behind that at all. Dak with the play action. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run for it. Ooh, slide maybe a little bit short. Yes, he is going to be short of the first down. Started the slide short of the first down. Going to be 2nd and short coming up for the Cowboys. But nice run there from Dak. I mean, everything was covered, but the middle was open. He just took that hole and ran. Go ahead, get down. Make sure you don't get killed. I like it, Dak. All right, under center. Motion Ferguson. Cardinals look to be playing zone. Dak drops back. Launches one downfield to CD, and it's just a little out of reach. 3rd and 1 coming up. Love the play call there from the Cowboys. Get aggressive. Throw the ball to CD in the end zone. Almost laid out for it, but just didn't get enough under it. I mean, good ball from... Yeah, just like a step or two too far. It was a close ball. Needed a little bit more air under it, maybe. All right, they'll go ahead and hand it off to Williams. 3rd and 1. They'll get the first down. 1st and 10 coming up on this Cowboys drive. 8:14 left to go in the second quarter. Cardinals still up 10-0. Love that. All right, Dak under center. Motion. Get the pitch out. And Cardinals defense going to let a couple yards slide, but not too many. Going to pick up about 4 on that. Turpin with the sweep. And man, I don't know what it is. I always feel like Kevontae Turpin is going to have a breakout season, and then he just never does. And I mean, that probably says a lot more about me than anything, but I always think, I'm like, damn, this might be the year Turpin goes wild. And then he doesn't. All right, Dak in the gun. Fake the handoff. Get the play action rolling. Gun it to Pickens. Pickens will pick up the first down. Ooh, but we do have a flag on the play. And shout out to the refs and to the players. This has not been a flag-heavy game. I'm a fan of that. Holding on the offense. Let's go. Let's go. Move it back, Jake. Call on Ferguson there. Trying to hold Sweat back, and yeah, he caught him in the inside there. Can't do that. Cardinals with no penalties today. Shout out to them. Cowboys, 4 penalties for 30 yards. 2nd and 17 coming up for them boys. Dak in the gun. Got trips down low. And, got a free rusher there, but couldn't take Prescott down. Prescott fires. Just a little too high for Pickens. Not good enough there. 3rd and 17 coming up for them boys. Great coverage there from the Cardinals. Great pressure there. Able to break through the block and almost got there, but enough to push Dak out of the pocket and into scramble mode. Pickens coming over and almost saving him, but just a little too high. Go ahead, motion Ferguson. Dak in the backfield. Excuse me, in the gun. My God, one in the backfield with him. He'll drop back, guns it, gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson will try to scramble for a little. We got a loose ball. Cardinals recover. They will take over. Jake Ferguson had the ball. It got punched out. It bobbled around a little bit with the Cardinals secondary, but they were finally able to come down with it. Probably at about the 21-22. And so Arizona taking over in their own. But hey, and Stephen A. Smith sitting with Jerry Jones, and neither of them look happy. That's awesome. That is awesome. That was one of the best. That was that picture should win an Emmy, of Jerry Jones and Stephen A. Smith sitting there looking at that interception. That should win an Emmy right there. Both of them look miserable. I love it. I absolutely love it. 10-0, Cardinals taking over. It's going to be great. We do have about a couple of minutes before this next drive. I'm going to take a quick break, step away, and grab some water. I'll see you guys in a moment. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Cards. Missed what happened. It looked to be a 1-yard run from D. Mercado. Brissett in the gun now. 5:57 left to go in the second. He'll drop back. Takes his time. Guns it to McBride. McBride breaks a tackle. Breaks another for the first down. Let's go, McBride. What a dog. What a dog. God, it is so nice seeing a pass rusher here. Jacoby under center. Fake the handoff. We got play action. Ooh, McBride tripped on that one. He was wide open, though. 2nd and 10 going to be coming up for the Cardinals. Check in with my Arizona Wildcats. Up 84, 76 to Florida. Make it 85 after a free throw. Bear down, go Cats. All right. Jacoby with the play action after being under center, but he will get taken down for the sack on that one. 3rd and long coming up for the Cards. Jadeveon Clowney credited with the sack. Let's see what he does here. Just a good break the hands off move there and wrap him up. Yeah, good stuff there from Clowney. Chelino, I'm fine. I'm sure I'm fine. I didn't know how to respond. That was the last thing I was expecting to be asked today. Jacoby in the gun. Drops all the way back. We got a flag on the play, but we'll get it to McBride for something, but not a whole lot. Cardinals more than likely looking to punt here because I'm thinking we're getting a holding on the Cardinals. I appreciate your concern, Chelino. I appreciate it, brother. Oh, man. All right. 4th and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. Going to be seeing the punt team here. Turpin back to return on this one, as he has been for all of them tonight. Xavier, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you, dog. Oh, my God. The Cowboys blocked the punt. Yeah, they go ahead, block the punt into the end zone, fall on it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. I mean, just an absolute breakdown of special teams for the Cardinals. Let's see the replay here. Oh, yeah, they just destroyed that line. They bully balled that one. And then, yeah, go ahead, take it off the head, but it doesn't matter. It's going into the end zone. Got a 10-7 game now, with the extra point being good. Whew. Dallas gets their first break of the game there. Wow. That's unreal. That's unreal. Cardinals still 1.5 point favorites live right now, minus the 120. They'll be getting the kickoff here with 3:58 left to go here in the second. So, all right. So the Cardinals get the ball in the second half to start. So let's go ahead. I'm fine with that. All right, I'm fine with that. We will go ahead. We'll score a touchdown here. Leave the Cowboys with not enough time, and then get the kick in the second. I like it. I like it a lot. While we're in commercial here, do just want to take another moment. Shout out to everyone watching here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what I'm cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Does help out a lot more than you know. Kyler would have screamed out, "Oh, tuna." I don't want to hear it, tuna. Do not want to hear it. Oh, man. All righty. Well, let's see what Jacoby and the boys can do here. 3:58 left to go, so a lot of time left on the clock. Cardinals have been taking time. Honestly, if we can even set up for a field goal, if that's the last play of the half, I'm good with that. I think that works out really well for everyone involved. But we shall see. We shall see. U of A up 86-80 to Florida. Minute 8 left to go in the second half here. Bear down, go Cats. So stoked college basketball is back. Brendan, you're getting Pittman, A.J. Brown, Train Jamar, and Ayuk. Holy shit, someone's going to take Ayuk? Yeah, get rid of that. Dami, couldn't agree with you. Couldn't agree with you more. Could not agree with you more. Just selling. But hey, what other option does he have, really? Right now. But a McBride touchdown would be sick. I'm not going to lie. Just take some time, little girl. Really need another touchdown here to hit my first half over. That'd be nice. As Dortch, come on, yeah, bounce outside, Dortch. There you go. He'll get to the 26. But two very solid special teams plays there from the Dallas Cowboys in a row. After the punt block into a touchdown. Oh, now Jerry Jones is happy. I hate that. Rick, thank you for that stat. That's awesome. Cardinals are 3-10 on Monday nights, and all of those wins are against the Cowboys. We love to see that. Jacoby drops all the way back. Goes ahead, gets it out to Wilson. No, Higgins, excuse me. And Higgins breaks it out for a little bit, stays in bounds. We like that. 3:35 left to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Let's see what happens. Rick, thank you for the follow, brother. All right, let's see what they draw up here. All right, Brissett under center. McBride on the sideline. I'm not a fan of that. Drops back. Play action. Hits Marvin Harrison Jr. for a first down and a little bit more. Going to pick up about 13-14 on that one. 16 yards, excuse me. 16 yards there. Love to see it. Who got the ball first? The Cowboys got the ball first. Cardinals are going to get it in the second half. And so a touchdown here for the Cards would be awesome. Special teams, Nick. Special teams scored for the Cowboys. Blocked a punt. The ball rolled into the end zone and they fell on it. It was awful. Brissett with the play action again after being under center. Looks and he'll check down to Higgins. Higgins getting a lot of use today, and he'll break a tackle and lower his shoulder for a couple extra. Pick up about 7-8 on that one. It will be 2nd and 3 for the Cardinals as we hit the 2-minute warning. Cardinals moving down the field very nicely. See if we can continue to run out this clock. Both teams have all timeouts left to go here. 10-7. Cardinals are up. And again, Cardinals will be receiving the kick, to open the second half. So we're excited about that. We're excited. But again, I mean, night and day. Night and day. That is what this Arizona Cardinals offense is without Kyler Murray. Like, for real. I mean, I haven't actually watched a pocket passer play for my team in a long time. So maybe I'm just enjoying that for once, but it's crazy. It's crazy. It feels like this offense does run so much better with Jacoby instead of Kyler. It's unbelievable. Yeah, Rick, no, the Cowboys defense is arguably the worst in the league. And don't get me wrong, I'm not stoked the Cardinals only have 10 points on them, but they're not good. They're not good. And those corners are just getting cooked because, quarterbacks are able to sit in that pocket, not getting a lot of penetration, not getting a lot of pressure. And so it's as if they really needed like a Pro Bowl, edge rusher, maybe like one that's worth like paying a franchise amount for. Man, if only they had someone in the building at the time. Rick, I get it, dude. I get it. And we're only at 10. I need a lot more points. All right, 10-7, 2-minute warning. Cardinals at the 35. Dallas is 35 here. I mean, honestly, even if we come away with a field goal, as long as that's the last play of the half, I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. Let's get up by 9. Put some more pressure on Dallas. We get the ball in the second half to start. Jay Bubba, I don't know if you're just trying to rub it in or not, but it was Dallas's special teams that scored the touchdown. They blocked a field goal. They rolled into the end zone, and they fell on it. Very sad. Very embarrassing, but it's fine. All right, 2 minutes left. Second and 3, coming up. Jacoby Brissett in the gun. We'll go ahead and get the handoff going, and that went absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Cards. I hate that play call. What are we doing? Jay, I'm just giving you shit, brother. I get it. I totally get it. Dallas going to go ahead and call a timeout, and I don't blame them. Let's go ahead. Keep as much time on this clock as possible. If we're going to run the ball like that on 2nd and 3, geez. Not good. Not good. And who was that? Was that Bam again? Was that Bam? Did we really run it up the gut with Bam again? That hasn't worked. It hasn't worked all night. Why are we doing that? It works when we bounce him outside. Paul, you're going with under 40.5? I don't hate it at this point. Do not hate it at this point. All right. Jacoby going under center. Send the big man in motion. Jacoby gets it to Bam. Bam with the first down and a little bit more. Let's go. Bam off the screen there. That wasn't really a screen, but kind of a screen. We'll take it. 1st and 10 coming up for the Cards. Minute 50 left to go in this one as Bam did get out of bounds. You guys don't know how much I've missed a stat line like this. 14 for 20, 146 yards and a touchdown. Thank you, Jacoby. All right, Jacoby in the gun. He'll drop back again. Get it out to Bam again for the first down and a little bit more. Let's go, Bam. Bam getting those receiving yards in tonight. And looking damn good doing it. Oh, yeah, and the guy who was supposed to be spying on Bam came in for the rush. Yeah, Bam was wide open on that. All right, let's see what we call up next. 1st and 10 for the Cards at the 15. In the red zone, threatening. Still have room for one more first down. Jacoby dropped back in the gun. Fires it over center. Intended for McBride. Just a little high on that one. Rick, I believe it. I mean, CeeDee Lamb's only caught like 3 passes. Ooh, yeah, definitely a little PI there, but not aggressively PI. I get why the no call. Let's just go with that. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. Jacoby in the gun. Go ahead and hand it off to DeMercado, who will break loose for about 8, 9. Should be 3rd and short coming up, 3rd and 1 coming up. Minute 24 left to go here in the second. And this is where it is concerning me a little bit. I really don't want the Cardinals to give Dallas enough time on the clock for Dak to just throw a couple bombs downfield to CD. Third and 1. See what happens here. Jacoby with the handoff to Dortch. Dortch with the first. And a little bit extra. Dallas going to get the stop at the line, though. 1st and goal coming up for the Cardinals. And final, Wildcats beat Florida 93-87. Bear down, go Cats. What a night for Arizona sports. All right, 1st and goal for the Cardinals. Cowboys will go ahead and take a timeout here. Marvin Harrison Jr., 6 receptions, 80 yards in the first half. That's tied for his career high. Let's see if we can get him in the end zone here, huh? Blaze, I'm not going to lie, bro. I got moneyline Cardinals too. I got the over, though. I don't know. The way this game's going, I think you're chilling with the under right now, unless the Cowboys decide to start scoring points. All right, 1st and goal for the Cardinals. 54 seconds left to go here in the second. Jacoby under center. DeMercado in the backfield. And DeMercado taken down just short. 2nd and goal coming up literally right at the goal line. Why not a little Trey McBride pass here? Let's go. Get him in the end zone. They're expecting a run. Yeah, he's down right there at the 1. Cody, Cardinals get the ball first in the second. And so a touchdown here would be very nice. All right, Jacoby under center again. We're going with the I formation. Heavy package. Jacoby sneaks it in for the tutty. Let's go. Cardinals up 16-7. Waiting for the extra point. Let's go up by 10. Let's do it. Let's do it. great post from a Cardinals fan here. Jacoby Brissett has made more third and long throws in 3 games than Kyler has made in 7 years. He's not wrong there. As the Cardinals set up for the extra point, good operation. That kick is good. 17-7. Cardinals up by 10. Total yards. Cardinals. I'm surprised the Cowboys have 110, Rick, if I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't feel like that type of a game for them boys. Wait, why is Rey Mysterio trending? What is he doing? Oh, he's back. Oh, lit. We love Rey Mysterio. Crazy work. All right, 17-7, 49 seconds left to go here in the second before the half. So we'll get the kick. I'm assuming it's going to be one of those squib type things. Or what is a squib kick nowadays, I guess is a better question. More than anything, because I don't know if you can really squib kick anymore in the NFL with the landing zone. So what are we doing there, I guess is the better question. But I don't know. Anyway, Dallas probably going to have they're going to have at least 4 opportunities to lay it outfield. I mean, 49 seconds left theoretically. After the kickoff, they'll probably be at like, 41, 42 seconds left. So you can make a couple passes and get into field goal range if that's what they're looking for. They're out of timeouts, though, which is concerning. Cardinals still have all 3. Probably not going to be using any in this for the 2-minute drill here. So it's going to be, I really think it's going to be like 4 or 5 plays where the Cowboys just kind of air it out to CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, which I'm fine with. We will see what happens. Oh my God. Polymarket is picking up my theory on Kyler getting traded to the Browns for Shedeur Sanders. We just talked about this earlier today. Judge, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Little hit that one, Cam Little. That was a hell of a kick. And I mean, Rick, it has a lot more to speak to. Like, don't get me wrong, the kicker's legs have been getting stronger year over year. It was about time that we saw a 68. We're going to see a 70-yarder here. But then you let the kickers use their own balls too, and they actually get to work on them, and they're broken in. Like, we're going to see a 70-yarder by the time this season's over. But yeah, Polymarket, I literally said this. I've said this on every show I've been on for the last 2 days. Shedeur for Kyler. Let's go. All right, Ryland for the kickoff. 49 seconds left here in the second. Cowboys receiving here. Turpin in the backfield. Well, Turpin to receive, I guess I should say. And it's a kick that lands in the zone. And again, good special teams there from the Cardinal. It was looking like special teams from the Cardinals, but Bland will make it to about 39-40. He's cooking. Yeah, Rick, but that's preseason. You and I both know that doesn't count. I could hit a 71-yarder in preseason. I'm joking. No, I couldn't. All right, Dak Prescott with 41 seconds left on the clock. At their own 38. Dak drops back. Again, no timeouts. He'll throw this one away. 2nd and 10 coming up. 35 seconds left. Ooh, Dak took a bad hit there. I mean, not too bad, but the guy landed on his ankle. Oh, God. But Dak's still in the game. Still doesn't look like that was nice. Dak drops back. Okay, ankle seems fine. He'll get it to Ferguson. for a little bit, just trying to get towards the first down. They're trying to get into field goal range at this point. They're going to rush to the line. 24 seconds left on the clock. And Brandon Aubrey, one of the best kickers in the NFL. Dak drops it out again to Ferguson, and that one gets the first down and a little bit extra. Oh, the clock didn't stop. Oh, it was a backwards play. Go ahead and spike it. Got to spike it. And then send Brandon Aubrey out, I guess. The refs did kind of screw them there. They respotted the ball from where they thought it was originally out. I'm not going to lie. The refs kind of screwed them there. But they're going to send Brandon Aubrey out here. Let's see what he can do here. This is another 68-yarder we're going to see. Or is this going to be a full 70? Because if there's one kicker that I truly believe can hit that 70, and no, it's another 68-yard attempt here. So it would tie the record Cam Little set yesterday. And if there's anyone, it's Brandon Aubrey. But the clock, oh, it's up, and it's going to be left. Had enough leg, but it is left. And not going to be good. Going into halftime, Cardinals up 17-7. Unbelievable. Go, Cardinals, go. But that is halftime. I am going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break here. McCormick in the chat. What's good, brother? I am going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break here during halftime. I'll be back a couple minutes before we kick off again. But hey, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching, deciding to come and talk some football with me tonight. You like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Helps us out a lot more than you know. With that being said, I am the Brofix one, AJ, and I will be right back. And we are back. What is up, y'all? As we got Jacoby Brissett for a freaking missile to Michael Wilson down the field. Whoo! Great way to start off the half there. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Turns into another 1st and 10. Very deep for the Cardinals. We love to see it. And Michael Wilson, yeah, that is clear open in the middle. Thread the needle there from Jacoby Brissett. Oh, baby, we love to see it. All right, 1st and 10 now coming up for the Cards. Brissett in the gun. Calling out the protection. Hands it off to Bam. Oh, and Bam getting loose? Bam getting loose for like 15, 16, maybe 20. 1st and goal coming up for the Cardinals. Let's go. Houston, my thoughts on Colts Steelers. Everyone expects both teams to be a playoff team. Daniel Jones didn't have a good day in the office. I'm not taking too much. And I know a lot of people are drawing comparisons from Sam Darnold last season towards the end with the Vikings to what Daniel Jones did yesterday. Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than Sam Darnold. I know Sam Darnold's doing great right now, but I like that Colts team a lot still, and I still like the Steelers a lot. Jacoby under center, hands it off to Bam again. Bam's going to get in there for about 2 yards, but we do have a flag on the play. It was cleaner than some of the hits I've seen. I would leave it at that. It's cleaner than some of the hits I've seen. False start on the offense. Ooh. Oh, illegal formation they're going with. Excuse me, not a false start. I don't get why that is. Like, the same motion for false start is the same thing for illegal formation. Like, can we change it up a little bit? I don't know. Halson, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you. 1st and goal coming up again for the Cardinals. This one backed up a little bit, going to be at the 12. So they do have a little bit of room to operate. Get Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride in action here. Brissett in the shotgun. No one in the backfield to help out. We're trusting the O-line. Cowboys bringing 4. Brissett launches, and we got Trey McBride for a tutty, baby. That's the way you start out the second half. That's the way you start out the second half, baby. Houston, am I a diehard Cardinals fan? Yeah. Yeah, brother. Been a Cardinals fan my entire life. Will always be a Cardinals fan. And I'm just really excited for Kyler Murray to be out of this team. We love to see it. McBride. I mean, listen, I know this is going to sound very Homer, what I'm about to say, but give me Trey McBride, top 5, top 3, like tight end in the league. And he did that with Kyler. Let's remember he did that with Kyler. Houston, who's my favorite player, like in Cardinals history or right now? Because right now, I mean, I'm not going to lie, Budda Baker is my absolute dog. Jacoby Brissett slowly becoming a good favorite. If Bam Knight can put together a couple more good names, I love Knight right now. But how do you not love Trey McBride? In history with the Cardinals? Ooh. I mean, it's hard not to say Larry, because Larry was just... Man, Larry was poetry in motion. You know what I mean? And like, and again, he was so impressionable on me as a young Cardinals fan. Like, I compare everyone to him now. Because Larry was the first wide receiver I actually watched where it was like, oh my God, you throw it within 10 yards of this guy, and he's just going to catch the football somehow. And I compare almost every wide receiver I see to him. And his route running was incredible. His football IQ was incredible. That run we had with Kurt Warner was so much fun. And I was one of those guys that was like, if I would not be upset if Larry Fitzgerald decided to leave the Cardinals and go ring chasing. I would not have been upset with that. I honestly wish, Larry would have taken his last 2 years of his career and gone out and won himself a Super Bowl. I really do. I really wish he would have gone ring chasing, but I respect the hell out of him and appreciate him for being a diehard Cardinal and for being a Cardinal forever. He's getting in the Hall of Fame. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. So can't wait to see that happen. But I forgot something in the other room. I'll be right back, guys. But Halston, with that being said, I mean, shout out to Kurt Warner. My favorite name of a Cardinals player. All right, like my favorite player whose name I thought was epic. My boy John Skelton. I will never forget John Skelton debuting on Halloween night back in the day. That was special, and I was like, oh, Skelton is debuting on Halloween. He's going to get this dub. And then we ended up losing that game miserably. Dude, Edgerrin James was unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, Cardinals up 24-7. Get a little return there from Turpin. And now we get to watch highlights of Jacoby Brissett. Oh my God, highlights of a Cardinals quarterback. I never thought I would see the day. It's been so long. Yeah, he's sitting in the pocket, making reads, scanning the field, getting the ball out in time. It's like I've been deprived of a good, even a half decent quarterback for the last 8 years. And I count it 8 because Josh Rosen does exist. So let's not forget about that. But nah, Halston, my first jersey ever was a Kevin Kolb jersey my boys got me in high school. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to Kevin Kolb. That was a fun year. Dak drops back, gets it off to Ferguson. Ferguson getting upfield for the first down and a little bit more. 1st and 10 coming up for them boys. Oh, excuse me. That was Schoonmaker. Ooh, okay. Cowboys going into a little bit of a hurry up here. Dak guns it. No good. Great coverage by Johnston. Intended for CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb can't come down with it. Well, first of all, RIP Tucker Kraft in that ACL. And my fantasy teams. Yeah, Trey McBride, Tyler Warren, and Tucker Kraft. Absolutely. The top 3 right now in the NFL. And just from performance and actually playing. And, I know, never mind. We'll get to that later. I don't want to talk about that now. Anyway, Dak dropping back. Guns it. Gets it to Ferguson on that one. And Ferguson with a nice big pickup there. 23-yard pickup to be exact. Dallas in the red zone. Can we get a CeeDee Lamb touchdown here, please? Can we please get a CeeDee Lamb touchdown here? I think that would be appropriate. CD in motion. They're going to go ahead and hand it off. Ooh, and getting a little bit. Williams getting the first down and more. Cowboys threatening now. Not a fan of that. And I mean, the Cardinals, the run, the defense wasn't bad there. Broke a tackle. He can't do much about that. Dak under center. Williams in the back. Going to get a couple on that one. Three or four on that. Second and a bit coming up. 10:27 left to go in the third here. Houston, I'll be honest, I think they just need to use Tyler Warren a lot more in general. Bogey Dog in the chat. Yeah. Them cards are looking good, brother. Ooh, a good pass from Dak to Ferguson, but Ferguson can't come down with it. 3rd and 8 coming up for them boys. And by the way, McCormick, congrats on Maserati Marv for the first TD. But you should know on this channel, we've banned that name since just Gus Johnson drove that into the ground last year or 2 years ago on college football. That was miserable. Every other call, Maserati Marv. Shut up, Gus. And I like Gus Johnson. I think he's a great announcer, but that pissed me off. Dak drops back. Gets it to CD for the first. Because when you need a first down, who are you going to call? CD Lamb. And I mean, it was like, that's a murder ball too. And like CD knew that was going to be a murder ball. He leaned into it nicely, but oof, like Dak squeezed that in there and he was standing right next to the linebacker. Yeah, him and Alec Pierce, who they need. Yeah, absolutely. They tried to run the ball with Javonte, and that did not work out well. 2nd and goal coming up for them boys. Second and goal. Red zone drives this season. In this game. Cardinals 3-3. Them boys 0-1. Dak in the gun. Has some help in the backfield, but he'll drop out. And Dak gets sacked. Too much pressure from the Cardinals. Sweat with the finish there. 3rd and goal coming up, and 3rd and long on this matter coming up. Josh Sweat, a great acquisition from the Cardinals earlier this preseason, and has really been, just showing why the Cardinals signed him. Needed some help on the edge, especially needed help on the pass rush in general, losing Gardeck in the offseason. And yeah, Sweat stepping into that spot perfectly and getting the sack there on Dak. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it, brother. Dak in the gun, no one in the backfield with him. Cardinals bring 3. And yeah, they're going to keep it tight. 4th and goal. Oh, come on, Dallas. Go ahead and go for it. You're down by, what is that? 3 scores? No, we'll bring out the field goal unit. All right. Go down by 2 touchdowns. That's fine. Love to see it. Love to see it. Halston, you have a great night too, brother. Appreciate you for chilling out here. All right, 4th and goal. We got a 26-yard attempt coming for them boys. Brandon Aubrey. Automatic. And seriously, Brandon Aubrey quietly, not even quietly, he is arguably one of the best kickers in the NFL right now. I'd put him up there with Cam Little. I'd put him up there with Tyler Loop. Just absolute dogs and guys that could hit those 70-yarders, and I think are. I know Brandon Aubrey missed that 68 one earlier to end the second half. End the first half. But, it was just a little left. It was just a little left. He can get it in there. I know he can. But let's take a look at where's the live line at right now. Cardinals, 10.5 point favorites at plus 100, minus 700 on the money line. You can get them boys at plus 450 on the money line. Total sitting back at 54.5. I don't hate that. I do not hate that. I will say, though, this is when I wish Disney wasn't a bunch of greedy people and I could watch, college basketball while I'm watching an ad for Monday Night Football. That would be nice. Considering tonight was the opening night of college basketball, but I can't do that. And for all of you out there, let me tell you, it's not YouTube TV's fault. This is 100% Disney's fault. They saw an opening where they could promote their app a little bit more. And yeah, no, it didn't work out. And let me tell you, the app sucks. If they wanted to make this type of a power move, like make sure your app runs well and can run clean and does everything that the other apps do, but the ESPN app is so bad. It's always been so bad that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And yes, I will cop to the fact that I am watching this on ESPN Plus, but I've had ESPN Plus longer than this issue has been around. I've had this for years. It's where you watch all the mid-major college basketball stuff, and that's where I eat. That's where we eat in the gambling world, is mid-major college basketball. So yeah, I'm gonna have ESPN Plus for that. But they try to throw out their own quad box and double boxes and stuff. My option for the double box was, I don't even remember. It was like a dog shit college basketball game with a old college volleyball game. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Give me the quad box. Give me the quad. All right. As the Cardinals await the kickoff here. Dortch with the return. Oh, get loose. He's going to do it one day. He's going to do it. He'll be brought down at about the 39. Great return from Dortch. But let's see how the Cardinals respond after Cowboys with their field goal. Would love if the Cardinals just went ahead and put up some more points here. Would love it. Whoo. As the Cardinals hand it off to Bam. Oh, no, excuse me, DiMercato. I get their numbers mixed up. That's my bad. For you basketball fans out there, and for those of you that watch Pablo Torre Finds Out, Steve Ballmer has officially been sued by aspiration investors over an alleged scheme to secretly funnel millions to Kawhi Leonard. Story Pablo Torre broke months ago, and seems like it's getting a little bit more spicy. Can't wait to watch that episode tomorrow. All right, Jacoby under center. 1st and 10 for the Cards. We'll go ahead and hand the ball off to DiMercato, who will bounce around for the first. Had a little trouble at the line, bounced out of it, got out to the edge, and broke through, got the first down there. The Cardinals in that kill the clock type of stuff. Oh, 2nd and 1 coming up, for the Cardinals. DiMercato marked a little short. Jacoby under center again. Yeah, we're going to hand that ball off one more time to DiMercato, who will bounce outside again. And boom goes the dynamite. That's a first down. And I really hope Petzig has kind of learned at this point that we don't have the type of running backs that can go up the gut. Like I, all the respect in the world to DiMercato and Bam Knight, but they're not Saquon Barkley. They're not Jonathan Taylor. They're not those guys you can just punch up the gut and get the easy yards. They got to bounce outside. They got to get into the open field. As Jacoby goes into play action, he'll avoid the sack, gets rid of it, though, in the end. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cards. Second and 10 coming for the Cards here. 5:02 left to go here in the third. See what Jacoby has got in the pocket here. In the shotgun, I believe DeMercado in the backfield with him. Jacoby gets the snap. It's a low snap. He gets it to Marvin Harrison Jr. Jr. runs for the first down and a little bit more. Oh, we love it. He'll be down at about the 13. Great 16-yard pickup there for Marvin Harrison Jr., who has absolutely been cooking. I mean, absolutely been cooking Bland on the corner there. Tuna, what trade are you talking about? Is there a trade happening that I didn't know about? Did something become public? Oh my God. Anyway. All right, Jacoby under center. Pitches it to DeMercado. He'll get about 2 on that one. And, I really wish I didn't have... I just can't stand DeMercado. And, I mean, that Titans loss just really did it for me. It really hurt. It hurt a lot. And I don't get it. I just can't with him. But if he keeps playing well and just doesn't drop a football ever again, he'll be in my good graces. That's for sure. What is Beckham doing? Come on. Come on, Mackay. All right, Jacoby in the gun. DeMercado in the backfield. 2nd and 9. Going to give it to DeMercado again for a little bit, like a 3-yard pick up there. 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7 coming up for the Cards. And I get it. We want to drain some clock, but this is what worries me about the Cardinals. If we're playing to keep the lead, we're not playing to win. I'm sorry. This we should be. We need to get more points on the board. We need to get a lot more points on the board. This is ridiculous. We're 3rd and 5 now. Jacoby, let's see what he can do. He's been great on 3rd down, 7 and 9 tonight. Drops back. Guns it. Oh, give me a flag there. He mauled McBride. Thank you. Thank you. Diggs mauled McBride. Oh, and McBride knows he got away with murder there. There's no foul on the play, 4th down. That's some bullshit. No, that is totally pass interference. McBride was trying to come back to the ball. Oh, they're saying because it was tipped. That's a shitty call. All right, we'll get Chad Ryland up again. Kicking the field goal. Trying to go up by 17 here against them boys. See what Ryland can do here. 34-yard attempt. Good operation. Kicks up. And good. 27-10. Cardinals cooking them boys right now. We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. Arizona, the Wildcats win tonight. Would love to see a Cardinals win tonight. Coop in the chat. What's good, brother? What is good, dude? Dude, I got you, Coop. You know I'm always here. I got you. Cardinals looking good, 27-10. Chad Ryland with that nice little field goal there. He's been very solid. I mean, I think he's 23 and 28 this season. I mean, I'll take that any day of the week. And God, is it nice to have a pocket passer? Isn't it nice to have a pocket passer once again? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Coop, I'm right there with you. I got a Zay Jones touchdown as well. And I mean, he's got the yards, but the Cardinals are going to be in prevent right now. Prevent losing the game. We have not been in this position in a long time where we're blowing out an opponent. And so Petzig is about to really call back his play calls right now. which is the last thing we should do. But who knows? Hopefully Petzig's on the way out. Honestly, I like Gannon. Hey, at least Cardinals are scoring. Been on the trade Kyler train. I know Polymarket just put it out, but I am all over Cardinals trading Kyler to the Browns for Shedeur Sanders and maybe a pick. I think more than anything, though, we would have to take on Deshaun Watson's contract just for cap reasons. So I think it would be Kyler to the Browns for Deshaun and Shedeur. If we're going to be completely honest, and I'd be fine with that. Polymarket put out Kyler for, what was it? It was Kyler for Shedeur and a 5th round pick. And I just think with the salary cap, that doesn't work out. I think we got to take on the Deshaun contract. And so we get to, I'm fine with getting another pick in there too. But Cowboys defense, yeah, dude. This Cowboys defense is literally the worst in the league. I mean, I had Jacoby over on yards for a reason. It's unreal. Cowboys suck. Yeah, Disney needs to figure their shit out with YouTube TV. This is ridiculous. Oh, me. All right, 27-10. We got them boys coming out. They got a nice little 20-yard return there. They'll be on about the 36. All right. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10 for them boys. 2:28 left to go in the third. See what the Cardinals can dial up here defensively. Dak in the gun. Drops back. Gets it off quick to CD. CD goes ahead. Ooh, it's going to be stopped just short. Forward progress going to be 2nd and 1 coming up for them boys. How many yards did I take? Or how many yards does he have? Those are two different questions, Coop. All right, Cowboys going to run the ball there on 2nd and 1, and they'll go ahead and get the first down. Jacoby has 236 passing yards right now. I took him at 240. Dak in the pocket, and it's collapsing quickly. He's going to scramble a bit, try to do something. He finds CeeDee Lamb wide open, and CeeDee Lamb's going to run for it, and he'll get downed at about the 20. Cowboys in the red zone. CeeDee Lamb with, God, he was just so wide open. And breakdown in coverage. Dak gets open. Dak scrambles out. And it was a breakdown in coverage. Safety goes over to help someone else. And then CeeDee Lamb's just left all alone in a pocket. Dak under center now. He's going to go ahead and change the play at a line. 1st and 10. Coming up for the boys in the red zone. He's in the gun. Changing protections again. Do we have a timeout? We have a timeout coming from the Cardinals. I thought, okay. Because time stopped. So they did not like the line of the matchups they were getting. So, all right. Let's see what the Cardinals come up with here. All right, Dak under center. You got Ferguson and Williams lined up in the backfield. Weak eye formation. 1st and 10 for the boys. Excuse me. They're just short of being in the red zone, but it doesn't matter. The ball gets deflected at the line. Nolan the third again interrupting a big play for them boys. 2nd and 10 coming up. And while we are waiting for the next play, I do want to go ahead, take a moment to talk about Rumble. If you haven't already, make sure you download the Rumble app. It's free, simple to use, and the best way, as we get a run there that doesn't go anywhere for them boys. And the best way to stay connected to content like us here at Degenerate Takes. Once you've got to search for Degenerate Takes, hit that follow button, hit the like button. It does help us out a lot more than you know. Grab it right now. Please hit that little QR code in there. It's nice. It looks good. Go ahead, download the Rumble app if you haven't already. And if you just don't want to scan it, I get it. Go ahead, type Rumble into any app store that you have, and you will be good to go. As CeeDee Lamb with the pass downfield gets a couple yards, going to be 4th and mid-ish coming up for the Cowboys, but I'm assuming we're going for a field goal here. With 16 seconds left in the third, you still have a full quarter to play of football. I'm thinking that the boys are going to be fine. Jerry Jones sitting there in the booth. As we will not get another play. We are going to go ahead and wait for the 4th quarter. Cardinals up 27-10, coming up with the 4th and 3 for the Dallas Cowboys. And I'll be honest, I'm leaning. I would kick this ball. Go ahead, bring it down to another 2 touchdowns, and go from there. I mean, the Cowboys not really in a position to be gambling at this point. I mean, if you want to go ahead and make a statement, fine, gamble, but make it a slant to CeeDee Lamb. Let's be very clear. That's what the play call is. Let's a slant to CeeDee Lamb. Excuse me, for the 3 yards. That's what it needs to be. That's what it should be. But we'll see what they decide to do. We'll see. I mean, again, I would lean towards kicking it. The defense has been playing not great, but they've been playing fine enough, I guess, if you want to trust them. They're going to go for it here. They're going to end up going for it here on 4th and 3, and that's probably going to be the game. Because then Jacoby and the boys just need to drive down one more time. You put it 3 touchdowns out. Oof. Not good. Not good at all. But while we're in commercial break here, waiting for the 4th quarter, do just want to take another moment. Shout out to everyone watching here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Does help us out a lot more than you know. As we're looking to bring you all this great coverage year-round. All the sports. I mean, college basketball season's just getting started. Let me tell you, that's when Noah and I cook. Shout out to U of A today, beating the reigning, defending national champions in Florida. Bear down, go Cats. And shout out to St. Bonnie as well. 1.5-point dogs at home. That was a wild move from the Bucks. But we love it. All right, 27-10 as we get ready for the 4th quarter here. Let's see what the Cowboys decide to do. 4th and 4 coming up for them boys. And they're going to go for it. Dak in the backfield, in the gun. Empty. Everyone spread out. Okay, he's going to get a little bit of help in the back. Dak drops back. Looks. Fires. Goes to CeeDee, and it's broken up. Put the seatbelt on. You'll love to see a turnover on downs. Cardinals taking over deep in their own territory. Up 27-10 to start the 4th quarter. You'll love to see it. Love to see it. That was incredible work there. Incredible work. As we go to another commercial break here, I do have to step away for a hot moment, and then I will be right back again. Thank you all for listening and watching. Hit that like button, hit that follow button. I'm the Brofict one, AJ. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. See, that was nice and quick. That was nice and quick. Oh man, Cardinals looking good. 27-10. Got a full quarter of football left. Cardinals going to be looking to put it away here on this drive, as they should. But I almost don't want them to put them away on this drive, because we should put them away on the next drive, and then the next drive after that. You know, and that's been the issue with the Cardinals, and we ran into this with the Titans. You know, we did not put the foot on the throat and stomp on the throat. And that's what the Cardinals need to do to ensure that, you know, we actually win a football game. 2-5, the season's not over yet. Jacoby in the gun, play action, pocket breaks down. He will get it out to McBride for about 7 or 8, depending where they spot it. I think it's going to be more 7, 2nd and 3 coming up for the Cardinals. But that was the issue. That was the issue with the Titans. We took our foot off the gas pedal, and it's rough. Coop, what's my thought on the 6:15 start? It sucks. It sucks. I missed my 5:15 start. But then again, watching sports on the West Coast is literally the best thing in the world. So, like, I can't complain too much. It's 6:15 and not 8:15. But no, I like watching my sports early, and then I still get to keep my wife happy by watching a little TLC with her. 90 Day Fiancé is her poison. And so we get to watch a little bit of that after I get my sports fix in. But then again, that's about to go away with, 10 p.m. tip-offs on the West Coast for college basketball. And yes, I will be betting on those games. Shout out to my lovely wife understanding. She made me an amazing salmon bowl for the halftime. Shout out to her. Absolute best. McBride, what a dog. All right, 27-10, 14-19 left to go. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Cards. And let's hand the ball off to Bam, who continues to get us nothing. But at least that time we tried to bounce him outside. I'll take that. Hey, Amir back in the chat. What's good, brother? Hope you're doing well, enjoying your Monday night. And this great game we have going on where the Cardinals are actually putting belt to ass for once. Oh, you not been in the chat before, Amir? I may be thinking of someone else. Might be. Diego, I get it, bro. All All right, Brissett under center. Drops back. Pocket is collapsing. And this is where it starts breaking down. Cardinals with a 3 and out. Not pretty. Not pretty. O-line breaking down a bit. No, she doesn't hate it, Coop. She gets it. Again, I have the best wife in the world. She understands what I do, and she respects it. In return, during the summertime, I have to watch The Bachelor, and it's fine. It's fine, but we take care of it. Date night's nice. You're good, Coop. Oh, we got a flag on the play as Dak is getting ready to take the field. See if the Cowboys can start a little bit of a comeback here. Hopefully not. Holding on the return team. Love that. Push them boys back a little bit. Dallas taking over. 12:52 left to go in the fourth. Cardinals still up 27-10. Let's hope Cardinals can keep it going. Defense is going to need to show up now. That's always a little worrisome, but the way Dak's been rolling right now, I mean, we can even afford a CD touchdown right now. I might even appreciate it. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, 27-10. What's the live line at? The Cardinals still heavy favorites. 12.5 point favorites now. Minus 3,000 on the money line. My goodness. 49.5 the total. Yeah, I'm not a fan of my total bets right now. I'm not gonna lie. 53.5. That's gonna be rough to cover. Jason in the chat. I agree. Go Cards. Cards looking good. And I think the big thing here is Cardinals fans. If there are any Cardinals fans in the chat watching right now, we can't overreact to this. Okay, we can't. We just can't. Yes. Offense looks solid. It's been looking a lot better over the last couple of weeks. We need to keep holding on to that. Over the last couple of weeks, it looks a lot better under Jacoby Brissett. The Cowboys do have the worst defense in the league. We do need to remember that. Okay, yes, and they took the Packers to a tie. I get it. The Packers seem to be, a little, in general. I don't know if Jordan Love's got that in him, but we'll get to that. It's going to be on tomorrow's episode. Tune in tomorrow on Rumble and YouTube and X for Noah and I overreacting to absolutely everything from college football, NFL. We will be getting college football, the first CFP rankings tomorrow, so I'm going to be breaking those down as well. But my point being, the Cardinals are in a better place without Kyler Murray. That needs to be the main energy we hold on to. Okay, because we are. And I think we need to hold on to the fact that Gannon is a good head coach. The boys are still playing for him. Petzig, I could do without him. I'm not a big fan of his play calls, especially that last drive. That was some dog shit. That was like, what are we doing, dude? What are we doing? Seriously. But overall, the benching of Kyler Murray is a step forward in the Cardinals organization. And we're not the first team to overpay for a quarterback or anything and bench him, and we'll get something back for him if he doesn't move tomorrow to the Browns. Dak dropping back, he fires it, and that's going to be short to CD. If the Cardinals don't trade him to the Browns tomorrow, he's going to get moved in the offseason, and then it's open season. You know what I mean? It depends how teams are feeling about different quarterbacks and everything like that, where their team's going, where they got a lot of head coaches fired already. So what are we going to do there? 2nd and 10 coming up for them boys. Dak dropping back. Nothing open. He's going to go ahead and run again. Get about 5, maybe 6 on that if they're generous. Yeah, he'll get 6. 3rd and 4 coming up. Cardinals injury on the field. I don't think it's Budda Baker. Please don't be Budda Baker. The Cowboys can't believe they're losing to the Cardinals. Chris, you want to know my opinion on Chris Olave? Listen, at the end of the day, Chris Olave is, as we're going to commercial now for that injury, I do think Chris Olave is a great receiver. And yes, I'll go ahead and throw that great on there. The fact that he's been able to make Spencer Rattler look serviceable for how long he did, unbelievable. And thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate you. The issue with Chris Olave is just the Saints have so many issues that they need to address on the offensive line at the quarterback position. I don't think Tyler Shuck is the answer. I know it's so early, but I don't think they're going to give him the time to develop. And I think the Saints are just in such a bad place. They need to commit to a full rebuild. And if they decide to do that around Tyler Shuck, that's fine. But let's go ahead and get rid of Kamara or let him retire and get him off the books. I mean, let's be real. They're in cap hell, and they've been in cap hell since what's his face? What the hell is his name? Sean Payton left. And it's getting better. Don't get me wrong. The cap is getting better for them, but it's still not in a place that you want it to be if you're going to do a full rebuild. But that is what they would need to do, is a full rebuild. And there's not a lot of teams that commit to a full rebuild anymore. The Titans right now are a team that's committed to a full rebuild, and I respect the hell out of that. They have their quarterback in Cam Ward, and over the next couple of years, if they do it right, they're going to start building around him, and it's going to look really good. It's going to look really good. The Jets are a team that need to commit to a full rebuild, but they never will because whatever reason, they're dumb enough to think they're just a quarterback away. Yeah, that's a joke. Same with the Giants are looking better. The Giants are looking better, and I think they will look better, especially with Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, and Cam Scatterby coming back, and then another good draft pick this year. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Be honest, does it give you hope for the Cardinals offense, even though it's against Dallas's defense? I'll be honest, bro. I've had more hope for the Cardinals offense over the last couple of weeks with Jacoby Brissett in there. And Wilson Sr. going to the blue tent. That is not something we like to see. And I think the Cardinals offense will continue to improve over Jacoby. I think Petzik has to adapt to not calling Kyler Murray plays and calling plays for a quarterback that can sit in the pocket. As Dak fires on 3rd and 8 and will complete it. And they will pick up the first down. That one to Javonte Williams. But I think the Cardinals offense is going to continue to develop. And if we decide to stick with Jacoby as Dak steps back again, launches it out, and Pickens. Is that Pickens? Can I remember numbers? Yep, that is Pickens. Oh, Pickens wide open, but then there's a fumble. Williams does recover. Javonte Williams recovers, so it will stay Dallas's ball. 1st and 10 there. But yeah, if I think if we decide to go with a pocket passer, or draft someone in the draft, because we will have a good draft pick unless Jacoby Brissett continues to light it up, and they'll complete another one to Pickens for another first down. And a little bit extra. They're starting to get under the gun here. This is where the Cardinals defense really needs to step up here. Dallas playing up tempo. But overall, with the benching of Kyler Murray, I feel better about the Cardinals. I do. I really do. I think that is proof that everyone kind of is on the same page. That we've been trying to make Kyler work for how long now, and he just doesn't work. How many head coaches now? 2 different head coaches, 2 different GMs. Shit just can't work. Dude, Matt Eberflus. Yeah, Matt Eberflus needs to go back to college, or go to college if he hasn't been there before. I don't have him in front of me, his resume in front of me. Yeah, he sucked with the Bears. Why did anyone think he was going to do better anywhere else? For real. Matt Eberflus is awful. And I mean, especially when your play call every time should be, okay, The ball's going to, and you've got three great weapons on the offensive side in CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, and George Pickens. And then Javonte Williams has been showing up for you too. Like, just call the right plays at the right time. And I mean, I know that's hard to do for an offensive play caller, but that's literally what you're paid to do. So I don't know what the disconnect is there. All right, Dak in the gun. They're trying to make something happen here. And that will be Javonte Williams with a big run into the red zone. He'll be dropped at about the 5. First and goal coming up for them boys. And this is the shit that starts worrying me about the Cardinals. Dak in the gun. He drops back, launches it up. Ryan Flowerny will get the touchdown. 27-16. We're awaiting the extra point. But the Cowboys starting to creep back. Didn't I just talk about the Titans loss? Like not 5 seconds ago? Oh, and just, he cooked him on that route. Flowerny cooked him on that route. Who's that, Williams? Freaking A. Just cooked him. Shout out to my grandfather. He asked, "Will we win?" And he said, "I would like to be cautiously optimistic, but we've been burned so often. I don't know. I do hope they win, though." Here we go, fourth quarter meltdown. Shout out to my grandfather. He knows ball, and this is what we always worry about with the Cardinals, isn't it? Need 7 more points from Marv. I need 7 from Marv too. Let's get him in the end zone. Let's get Marv in the end zone. Oh, man. It's that, yeah. And this Cardinals defense, you got Budda Baker. The pass rush can be serviceable at times, but it hasn't been overall. Rudy, I hope you get it. I hope you get it, brother. We need McBride to get more than just 1 more point for you fantasy-wise. I need him to get 6. Get him in the end zone. Him or Marv or literally anybody from the Arizona Cardinals. Let's get them in the end zone. I mean, there's 10:51 left. That's a lot of time for the Cardinals to choke this one away. That's a lot of time for them to choke this one away. And I'm just so conditioned as an Arizona sports fan now that, like, yeah, we've got a 10-point lead. That literally means nothing to me. Literally means nothing. Oh, God. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. All right, let's go ahead. Dortch is going to have yet another. Jay Bubba, I get it, brother. I get it. Hopefully both of our teams, hopefully the Dolphins and the Cardinals will trade quarterbacks. Not with each other, obviously, because then we'd both just be miserable with different quarterbacks. But, man. We'll see what happens here. I mean, if every play call from here on out is not to Marvin Harrison Jr., Zay Jones, or Trey McBride, I don't know what we're doing. If we're going to call, I can already see it. We're going to call 2 plays up the gut for Bam Knight. And that hasn't worked all night. And that's what we're going to do, though, because Petzig is not going to play for the win. Oh, don't do that, Petzig. Don't do it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Petzig. Prove me wrong that you're going to call an aggressive game here. We're going to push the ball downfield with Jacoby. All right, come on, Dortch. All right, get to about the 33, 34. I think they'll spot it at the 34. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, Cards. Don't do this to me tonight. All right. Knight in the backfield. Brissett under center. We're gonna run Knight up the gut. Why are we gonna do that? Why? All right. Okay, Brissett changing it at the line. Cowboys bringing pressure. Fake the handoff. Sacked. Brissett sacked in the backfield by Dante Flower Jr. Going to be second and very long coming up here for the Cardinals. Brutal. And I mean, he was just untouched, had full access to the quarterback. Like, you might as well have given him a room key. Just open that door, step right through, and sack the shit out of him. My God, that was a big hit. All right, let's see what you got, Jacoby. 2nd and 19 coming up for the Cards. Dropping back. Okay, let's go. Get McBride for the first. Love it from McBride. Ooh, Flower not looking good on the sideline. Hopefully he's okay. Great route from McBride. Wide open. Just very soft cover. Like, the Cowboys were playing almost prevent. And I mean, I get it. 2nd and 19, but come on. You got to play a little tighter than that. Jacoby under center. Get it off in time. And Knight will lose us yards because why are we running with Knight still? It's not working tonight. And again, I would love nothing more than Bam Knight to just go off, but it's just not happening, and it hasn't been happening. Ooh, Trey McBride, 3rd tight end in NFL history with 5+ receptions in 10 straight games. Other 2 are Kelsey and Gonzalez. Shout out to Kelsey and Gonzalez. Dodgers ruined me. Give me a minute, and I will get to that, brother. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cards. Brissett under a hell of a lot of pressure, and he'll get sacked again. 3rd and 18 coming up for the Cardinals. It ain't looking good. This is the type of shit I'm worried about with the Cardinals. Always has been, always will be. If I have to go into work tomorrow and we were up by this much and the Cardinals lose, like, I really don't know what I can do. I really don't. Brissett in the gun. 3rd and 18. He'll drop back. Cowboys rushing for that. Pocket collapsed. What the hell? That was a late flag. Late flag if that's a false start on the Cardinals. Very late flag if that's a false start on the Cardinals. Wow. That's a very late flag for a false start. I'm not a fan of that call. Not a fan of that call at all. Zenjix, don't say that, bro. Don't say that, bro. That's how they lose. It's 3rd and 23 now. Okay? If we don't hit if we don't hit Marvin here for a big one, I don't know what we're doing. Him or McBride? I mean, my God. Maybe Jones, Dortch. Nope. What was the play call on 3rd and 23? A screen pass? Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? It's a 10-point game and you call a screen pass, Petzig? When the Cowboys have been bringing pressure for the last quarter and a half? And our O-line can't even stop a 4-man rush? Jeez, oh my God, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, Sean, you have to be if you're a Cardinals fan. I mean, if you're a Packers fan, you have to be a Cardinals fan tonight. Have to be. All right, what are we doing here? Are we calling a late flag on the Cowboys for something? It's called a late false start on the Cardinals. That was such a late call for a false start. I'm sorry. But if the quarterback is being pressured and there's a lot of pressure and then the flag comes out, what are we doing? I agree. Zenjix, I agree, dude, but here we are. 4th and 23. We're going to punt this one to Turpin. They're trying to get the clock figured out. This is insane. And they still can't get the clock figured out. Oh my God. What's Cowboys money line right now? Plus 340. Cardinals were minus 3,000 at a minute. All right. Finally, we're going to get this punt off. Okay, it's 7:38 left on the clock as we're winding. 4th and 23. Let's see what this punt does. Please pin them. Oh, please pin them. Cardinals have already been blocked once on a punt. Get this one off, but very close. Going to be back at the 30. Turpin's going to return it for a couple of yards. Not great. 1st and 10 for them boys coming up. 7:11 left in the 4th. Cardinals up 27-17 and still not comfortable. Dom, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you, dog. Zenjix, stop saying this stuff. It's the same thing as the announcer's curse, brother. Start knocking on all the wood. Knock on the wood. Dak Prescott in the gun. 1st and 10. Let's see what he can do here. He'll run for a little bit, get about 5. Took a nice hit there. Thank you, Dom. Go Cards. Rough stuff right now. What are we going to do? Dak Prescott drops back in the gun. Gets it out to Pickens. That'll be a 1st down, but the clock will keep moving. Oh, no. We got a flag on the play. What is the flag? Oh, yeah, baby. Get George Pickens for taunting. I love it. Put the ball out to Burke. Throw the flag. There we go, George. It was going to come out sooner or later. Some type of unsportsmanlike conduct was going to happen. We love to see it. Love to see it. Way to be, George. Way to be. All right, another 1st and 10, though, coming up for the Cowboys. Prescott in the gun. Williams in the backfield with him. Yards, though. Yeah. Dak drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Scrambles again. 1st down plus some. Makes up the penalty. Dude, I don't know either. Like, the 4th quarter comes around and we're like, what's football? Dak drops back again. Gets this one to CD. Gets that one for about, what, 7, 8? Ay. Where are you watching? Dude, I had to buy the ESPN app, dude. It's awful. And I know I'm behind and I can't speed up. And that's what's irritating. As Pickens gets another one, but we do have another flag. I think this one is in the backfield. Let's go ahead and move this one back, please. Or is that against Browning? Oh, offsides by the defense. Thank you very much. Penalty decline. Yeah, Dallas will pick up the first. 5:50 left to go in the fourth. Fourth quarter yards. Cardinals have 0. Dak stepping up in the pocket, but he'll get sacked this time. Second and long coming up for them boys. Nolan the third on that one yet again. Has to be at least his second or third of the night. What a dog. Just beating the protection and getting to the QB. Glad he did not get called for a hip drop tackle there. That was close. All right, 2nd and 16 coming up for them boys. Dak drops back. Scrambling. Gets it out. Short to Turpin, but we'll pick up a couple yards. 3rd and long coming up. 3rd and 12. Let's see what the Cowboys can dial up here. Try to keep this drive alive. 5:02 left to go in the fourth. Dak in the gun. Drops back. Gets it off, but nothing can come from it. Fumble. Cardinals recover. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Cardinals recover the fumble. The ball taken out just before any body part touched the ground. That is clearly a fumble. And the Cardinals will take over at around the 35. Okay, now we've got something cooking. Zenjek, stop it. Stop it. You're killing me, bro. Hey, game is not over. I know we only got so much time left, but Jacoby Persec's still throwing in an INT. Let's just give it a minute. Let's get to the 2-minute warning and then let's start counting our eggs, okay? That is, great fumble recovery there. Great defense. Great strip there. Santos, I think Jacoby is QB1. I do believe he is QB1. At least the Cowboys can make another second. Oh, for sure. All right, 17-27. 4:34 left to go here in the fourth. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals after the fumble recovery. Let's see what Petzing can draw up here. If he goes defense, like a defensive strategy here, starts running the ball up the gut with our running backs who have not successfully run up the gut tonight. Yep, and that's what we're looking at. Jacoby under center. Looks like Bam in the back. No, but maybe DiMercato, but he'll get 3 yards, 5 yards, 6 yards, maybe. Okay, it pushed a little bit. Yeah, Santos. Kyler was healthy this week, and then he was a healthy scratch essentially this week. So, yeah, Kyler was explosive and unpredictable. That's what made it fun. That's what made it fun for like the 5 plays a game, Zenjix. There was like 5 times a game where it's like, oh, that was fun. And then every other time it's like, why do we have him in? Watching Kyler Murray play quarterback is like playing golf. You hit those couple of shots that you're like, oh, this is why I played. Look, I striped that one down the center, or oh, that chip was 5 feet away from the hole or 2 feet away from the hole, or went in for a birdie, and that keeps you coming back. And like those big chunk plays, exciting plays from Kyler kept us coming back from him, but it's not sustainable, and it's nothing that has ever been sustainable. As, hey, okay, I take back what I said. DeMercado, let's go. Run it. Run it. Yeah, Steelers did a fine job shutting JT down. But no, Kyler is done. He's either getting traded tomorrow to the Browns for Shedeur Sanders, or we're going to have to just wait to the offseason. But outside of an injury to Jacoby Brissett, I don't see Kyler Murray starting for the Cardinals again this season. Simple as that. I'll get reviewed number 2. I really, Santos, I really don't think the trade deadline is going to be that exciting tomorrow. Again, I think the big trade would be Kyler if the Cardinals decide to do that. Again, that's my dream of a dream, and just reading the landscape of the NFL, what I think is going to happen. I think any rumors him to the Commanders don't make any sense, because they're going to sign Jaden Daniels to a big contract in the next couple of years. You're not going to want Kyler on the books for that. As DeMercado gets about a yard on that. But hey, we'll keep running that clock all day. Let's keep it moving. But if Kyler doesn't get moved tomorrow, he gets moved this offseason. That's for sure. Jaden Daniels is not having the best season, but, Terry McLaurin's been out a lot of this season. A lot of his weapons have been out a lot of this season. That O-line needs to get improved. And, the Commanders defense kind of had like some type of a spark last year that they're missing. And I kind of blame a little bit on that as well. But no, I think Jaden Daniels is going to be due for a big contract. I think he's deserving of a big contract. I do think he is. I would sign him over Michael Penix. That's for damn sure. Michael Penix is nowhere going to be touching that. And again, I do think the Falcons should start Kirk Cousins over Michael Penix, but that's a whole other conversation for later. Dude, I know he just broke his arm off, but doctors are so good nowadays. Like, I'm not that worried about it. Tommy John is something that happens in baseball every day. Like, I'm not worried about a dislocated elbow and some sprained ligaments. And I know that sounds terrible, but like the injury could have been a lot worse than it was. Oh, thank God. We're starting to see some sad Cowboys players on the bench. Can we go to the fans? Because I love seeing sad Cowboys fans. CeeDee Lamb can't believe it. Dak Prescott is inconsolable, excuse me. Let me check my language there. As there's 3:33 left to go in the fourth here. 3rd and 12 for the Cards. Jacoby with the play action. And he's going to run the ball. What the? Okay, fine. Put it in field goal range. Put it on the hash he wants. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. 4th down going for the Cardinals. Let's see the field goal unit come out here. Nope. What are we doing? What is Jacoby still doing out there? It's 4th and 8. Why are we going for it here? Take the points. All right, Jacoby in the back, in the gun. They are going for it here on 4th and 8. Jacoby steps up and is short to Marvin Harrison. What are we doing? .231. Cowboys are down by a touchdown and a field goal to send it to overtime. What are we doing? And Marvin Harrison Jr. was open, but that D-line has been killing our O-line all game. What are we doing? Fire Petzig. Fire Petzig. Fire him now. Fire him now. I mean, I don't even want him on the team plane. I don't want him on the team plane home. No, make him buy his own ticket home. Dak Prescott takes over. 1st and 10. Defense, okay. Defense gets a big sack there. 3rd and 19, 2nd and 19 coming up for them boys. Fire Petzig. I don't want him on the plane. What are we doing? And why did Jonathan Gannon approve that? Dak drops back again. Launches one downfield to CD, but that's going to be no good. 3rd and 19 coming up. Why are we... Someone needs to be the adult in the room. Someone needs to be the adult in the room and say, hey, let's make this a, an actual 2-possession game or a 3-possession game if we're going down to field goals. Let's not go ahead and 4th and 8 short pass to Marvin Harrison Jr. because our O-line's been getting beat all night. And I agree. Dallas is ass. But still, we cannot be calling those plays. Santos, couple. I mean, I'm not seeing any big names getting traded or anything like that. Petzig needs to be fired. That was ridiculous. Gannon honestly should be put on trial for that as well. What are we doing? Why are we throwing the ball on 4th and 8 when we can get up by 13, almost 2 touchdowns? That's ridiculous. Jaden, you can't believe you lost this game? I can. Yeah, Zenjix, I don't think we'll be in the market for a running back. I mean, I let me put it this way. With all the injuries going around right now, I don't see enough running backs being available that the Cardinals would make a move where DeMercado and Knight aren't, serviceable enough. Bengals game was crazy. We'll talk about that in a moment. Yeah, Jaden, no, yeah, the Cowboys do have the worst defense in the league right now. I don't know about history. The 0-16 Lions do still exist. Let's not forget about them. But no, the Dallas and CD connection was not working today. Pickens was working, but you just Cowboys couldn't put together enough, plays to get into the end zone and get it working. It's insane, but typically that's such a solid connection, and George Pickens has been a great addition to that offense, just not being able to get it done at the end of this. Yeah, 0-16 was crazy. That was a bad team. Shout out Dan Orlovsky. All right, Dak going to try to make some magic happen here in the last 2 minutes, maybe. Cardinals bringing the heat. And they'll get the sack. 4th and 28 coming up. That should be the ball game for the Arizona Cardinals. Cowboys with no more timeouts. Cardinals with 2. Take the punt. Take the knees. Let's call it a day. Total ends up being 54. Did I hit, or was it right there at 54? Let me check my book. Or did I take 54 and a half? I thought I took 53 and a half. I'm hoping I took 53 and a half. That's what I'm hoping. What are we looking at? Yeah, I took over 53 and a half, so I'm chilling. We love that. Cardinals money line hits as well. We love that. How did I do on my parlay? Zay Jones did not get a touchdown. Zay Jones didn't touch the field, I don't think. So that screwed that parlay, and CeeDee Lamb did not score a touchdown. So, hey, it happens. What you going to do, brother? But Cardinals win. Well, minute 19 left. Looking like we're going to win. I don't want to be counting them chickens left. Jaden, you're right. I can't do math. Never been great at math. So I'm screwed on my over, actually. That's fun. But hey, Cardinals money line. I'll take that all day long. What's up, Mikey? How you doing, brother? But damn. Hell of a game. Shout out to the Arizona Cardinals. 54 seconds left on the clock. They're going to be kneeling this one out, calling it a day. Love it. Jesse, I'm with you. It doesn't make any sense to me. Dallas Cowboys, that defense, that offense, though, is so explosive. So I don't blame people for thinking that, Dallas's offense was going to be able to just be explosive enough that that didn't matter what the defense did. The offense would be able to make up for it. Because that Dallas offense usually is very explosive. 17 points, very uncharacteristic for this team. Arizona defense being able to step up in that scenario, which I wasn't expecting, but I'm also been very critical of the Cardinals this season. Jaden, good game, dude. It's always a good time. They're both miserable teams, and we both hopefully will be getting better in the next couple of years. But final takes I want to leave with you guys tonight. If Kyler Murray doesn't get traded tomorrow, he will get traded in the offseason. The Jacoby Brissett is number one QB for the Arizona Cardinals outside of any injuries. And I do think the Cardinals win a couple more games, just a couple more games. But before I sign off, do just want to go ahead and talk about how great and how much I love my Rumble Premium account. If you don't know this, Rumble is growing fast and it's not slowing down anytime soon. And there's no other time like now to go ahead and get onto Rumble Premium. Not only do you get ad-free, but you also do get exclusive content from Rumble creators such as myself, which we're going to be starting soon with our college basketball picks every day. I've got my algorithm working, and in the next week or so, it's going to be in full strength, and I'm excited about that. And right now, Rumble is offering $10 off its annual subscription, and a great deal that you can't miss. Go to rumble.com/premium and use promo code STUDIO to check it out. Again, rumble.com/premium, promo code STUDIO. Go and look at that. But hey, thank you all for listening, watching, tuning in, coming and talking about football with me. I do appreciate it and had a lot of fun tonight and hope you did too. But shout out to the Arizona Cardinals. Final score tonight, 27-17. Cardinals improved to 3-5. Dallas Cowboys 3-5-1. But thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Shout out to everyone here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what I'm cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Does help out a lot more than you know. But with all that being said, I have been the Brofict one, AJ. Have a great rest of your Monday night. Good luck. God bless. I'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.